Welcome to another video of English Made Easy. In this video, we'll explore various English pronunciation. We will practice some commonly mispronounced words, fashion brand names, car names, names of countries, and learn new words. Plus, I have a special treat for you. An ebook which is completely free for a limited time with all the covered content on how to write emails, memos, work report, and presentation. If you are struggling with learning business English, then this ebook is just for you. The link is in the description. Now let's get started. In this section, we will explore various tips and tricks specifically tailored for individuals with an Indian accent who are looking to enhance their pronunciation skills. Let's dive in. Tip number 1. Focus on vowel sounds. As an English speaker, one of the key areas to work on is vowel sounds. Pay special attention to the subtle differences in vowel pronunciation. Practice pronouncing words like cat, cut, and can't, emphasizing the shorter and the crisper vowel sounds. Tip number 2. Conquer the R sound. The pronunciation of the R sound can be a challenge for English speakers. In English, the R sound is often softer and less pronounced. Practice words like red, rabbit, and car by lightly tapping the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Focus achieving a more subtle R sound. Car. Tip number 3. Pay attention to consonant clusters. Consonant clusters, where two or more consonants appear together in a word, can be tricky. English speakers often tend to add extra sounds or syllables to these clusters. Practice words like street, strong, and 12 by pronouncing each consonant separately without adding additional sounds. It may take time, but with practice, you'll master the clarity of consonant clusters. Tip number 4. Mind your intonation and stress. Intonation and stress patterns play a crucial role in sounding more natural and fluent in English. Listen to native speakers and observe how they emphasize certain syllables and words in sentences. Practice reading aloud with proper stress and intonation to enhance the rhythm and flow of your speech. Tip number 5. Embrace the melody of English. English has a distinct melodic quality. Pay attention to the rising and falling tones in sentences, known as the pitch contour. Practice reading sentences with a more melodious flow, where your voice rises and falls naturally, conveying meaning and emotion. Remember, mastering English pronunciation is a journey that requires consistent practice and patience. Embrace your accent and work towards achieving clearer and more accurate pronunciation. Keep practicing these tips and exploring additional resources to further refine your skills. Practice makes perfect, and today we are focusing on some final tips and commonly mispronounced words for English speakers. Remember, each pronunciation practice word will be displayed on the screen. Let's dive in and improve our pronunciation together. Pronunciation practice word number 1. Many English speakers tend to pronounce it as schedule, but the correct pronunciation is schedule. Let's say it together, schedule. Word number 2. Often, English speakers pronounce it as restaurant. However, the correct pronunciation is restaurant. Restaurant and not restaurant. Restaurant. Next, word number 3. Many English speakers say it as comfortable. However, it's not comfortable, it's comfortable. Comfortable. Word number 4. This word can be tricky. Some English speakers may pronounce it as February, but it's not February, it's February. 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 Word number 5. It's common for English speakers to pronounce it as nuclear. Nuclear. But the correct pronunciation is nuclear. Nuclear. And not nuclear, it's nuclear. Word number 6. Many English speakers pronounce it as comfort. Comfort. But it's comfort. Comfort. Let's practice. Comfort. Word number 7. Some Indian English speakers say it as caramel. Caramel. But the correct pronunciation is caramel. Caramel. It's not caramel, it's caramel. Word number 8. It's common to hear English speakers say it as probably or probably. The correct pronunciation is probably. 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 Word number 9. This word can be challenging. Many English speakers pronounce it as Wednesday or Wednesday. However, the correct pronunciation is Wednesday. Let's practice. Wednesday. Moving on to word number 10. How do you say it? It's common for English speakers to say it as mischievous. Mischievous. But the correct pronunciation is mischievous. Mischievous. Say it with me. Mischievous. Remember, practice and consistency are keys to improving your pronunciation. Let's delve into commonly mispronounced fashion brand names and some names that often pose a challenge for those with an accent. Get ready to improve your fashion brand and name pronunciations. Fashion brand name number 1. Do you say it as Saint Laurent? Then it's time for you to learn it. The correct pronunciation is Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent. Practice it with me. Saint Laurent. The T is silent. Next word. Do you say this as Ralph Lauren? It's not Ralph. It's Ralph Lauren. Say it with me. Ralph Lauren and not Ralph. It's Ralph. The next word. Do you say it as Givenchy? It's Givenchy. Givenchy. Repeat after me. Givenchy. Don't make this mistake the next time you say this brand name. Do you say this as Porsche? However, the correct pronunciation is Porsche. Porsche. Pronounce it with me. Porsche. As a learner of English, you may have an accent, but that doesn't mean you can't improve your English pronunciation. Let's dive into some commonly mispronounced words and debunk their incorrect pronunciations. The words are displayed on the screen and I invite you to pronounce them with me. Let's get started. Word number 1. The incorrect pronunciation is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. The correct one is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Practice and repeat after me. Entrepreneur. She is a talented entrepreneur who started her own successful business. Word number 2. Is this Worcestershire or Worcestershire? It's Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Let's say it together. Worcestershire. I love adding Worcestershire sauce to my steak for an extra burst of flavor. Word number 3. Many people say this as sherbet, but it's sherbet. Sherbet. Practice it with me. Sherbet. We enjoyed a refreshing bowl of orange sherbet on a hot summer day. Moving on to word number 4. Many people say this as aluminium. Aluminium. That can be another mispronunciation, but the correct pronunciation is aluminium. 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 The H is there. The frame of the bike is made of lightweight aluminium. Okay? Moving on to word number 5. Now there's a common mispronunciation. Many people say this as library, but it's not library. It's library. Library. Okay? So I spent hours in the library and engrossed in my favorite books. Not library, it's library. Moving on to word number 6. Many people say this as mischievous. Mischievous. But no, the correct pronunciation is mischievous. Mischievous. Repeat after me. Mischievous. The mischievous cat knocked over a vase while playing. Word number 7. Do you say this as February? No, it's not February. It's February. February. Say it along with me. February. My birthday is in February, so I always look forward to that month. Moving on to the next word. This is my personal favorite because this is not pronounced as espresso. However, this is pronounced as espresso. Stress on the S and not the X. It's not espresso, it's espresso. I ordered an espresso to give me a quick energy boost in the morning. Then the next word number 9 is this. And we often say this as vehicle, vehicle, but the H is silent. It's vehicle, vehicle. Let's say it together, vehicle. The family parked their belongings into the vehicle and set off on a road trip. That we come to the word number 10. Many mispronunciations are there. Many people say entrepreneurship, but it's not entrepreneurship, it's entrepreneurship. Say it with me, entrepreneurship. Repeat, entrepreneurship. His passion for entrepreneurship led him to start his own innovative company. I hope practicing these words helps you refine your English pronunciation. Remember, it's all about progress, so keep practicing regularly and embracing the journey of language learning. Now, let's have some fun practicing pronunciations from countries around the world. The words will be displayed on the screen and I invite you to pronounce it with me. Ready? Here we go. Australia, Australia. Germany, Germany. Brazil, Brazil. Japan, Japan. Italy, Italy and not Italy. Thailand, Thailand, Thailand. Greece, Greece. Mexico, Mexico. Let's dive into the exciting world of car brand names. Get ready to expand your automotive vocabulary and perfect your pronunciation skills. Don't forget to pronounce each word along with me as we go. Many people mispronounce it as Porsche or Porsche, but the correct pronunciation is Porsche. Repeat after me, Porsche. While some may say Audi, Audi. It's Audi, Audi. It's not Audi, it's Audi. O-W, Audi. Next. It's often mispronounced as Lamborghini. Lamborghini, but it's Lamborghini. Lamborghini, not Lamborghini. Many say it as Mercedes-Benz, but it's Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz. While it might be tempting to say Jaguar, Jaguar, but it's Jaguar, Jaguar. Often mispronounced as Ferrari, the accurate pronunciation is Ferrari, Ferrari, Ferrari. It's commonly mispronounced as Maserati, but it's Maserati, Maserati, Maserati. While some say as BMW, the correct pronunciation is BMW, BMW. It's often mispronounced as Rolls-Royce, but the correct pronunciation is Rolls-Royce. Say it confidently, Rolls-Royce. Many mispronounced it as Bugatti, but it's Bugatti. Bugatti, not Bugatti, it's Bugatti. Now that we have explored these car brand names, remember to practice them regularly to improve your pronunciation. Confidence is the key. You need to keep on practicing, only then you will be able to improve your pronunciation skills. Now, get ready to improve your spoken English. Let's dive in. Entrepreneur, a person who starts a business. Entrepreneur, a person who starts a business. Focus on the tr sound, making it clear and distinct. Avoid pronouncing it as tre. It's not entrepreneurship, it's entrepreneurship. Next, resilience, the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Pay attention to the s sound. It's resilient, resilient. Again, not resilient, it's resilient. Next, metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is a process of transformation. Emphasize the m sound. Metamorphosis, metamorphosis. Pronounce all the syllables correctly. The next word is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. It's entrepreneurship. The activity of setting up a business is called entrepreneurship. Focus on the syllables and say it with me, entrepreneurship. Remember to pronounce each syllable clearly. Next, serendipity. Serendipity. What is that? The occurrence of fortunate events by chance. Like some things happen in your life that happens mistakenly, but it makes you happy. So some fortunate events that happen in your life. Next, acumen, the ability to make good judgments. Emphasize the sound and pronounce it clearly. Acumen. Word number 7. Philanthropy. Philanthropy. The desire to promote the welfare of others. So you're donating something, your action is charitable, then it's called that. Philanthropy. Remember to pronounce the t sound correctly. Next, intrigue. It's not intrigue you, it's intrigue. It means to arouse curiosity. If you're interested by something, then you're intrigued. I'm intrigued by it. Intrigue. Remember, there's a short vowel. It's intrigue, not intrigue you. Intrigue. Next, serene. Serene means calm, peaceful, and happy. It's not serene, it's serene. Pay attention to the stress on the first syllable. Serene, serene. Next, euphoria. Euphoria. A feeling or state of intense happiness. Let's continue our vocabulary journey with words starting with P, Q, and R. In this section, we'll explore their meanings and debunk common mispronunciations. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. The common mispronunciation is phenomenon. Phenomenon. But it's phenomenon. Phenomenon. Number 2. Pizza. Pizza. It's not pizza, it's pizza. Not pizza, it's pizza. It's an Italian dish. Word number 3. Prescription. It's not prescription, it's prescription. It's an official paper where the doctor writes the instructions and the medicines that you need to take. Number 4. Pronunciation. It's not pronunciation, it's pronunciation. None. Pronunciation and not pronunciation. Okay, so remember to practice the specific sounds from words. Next, this is key. Key. This is not quay or quay. It's key. What is this? It's a platform at the edge of the water used for loading and unloading boats. Number 6. Rural. Rural. It's not rural, it's rural. Not rural, it's rural. Rural. Next. Salmon. It's not salmon, it's salmon. L is silent. Salmon. It's a large fish with silver skin and pink flesh. Salmon. Now let's engage in some pronunciation practice together. I'll display the word on the screen and you can pronounce it along with me. Phenomenon. Pizza. Prescription. Pronunciation. Key. Rural. Salmon. Keep working on these words to refine your English accent. Congratulations on completing our comprehensive guide. You're now equipped with valuable tips and tricks to enhance your pronunciation skills. But remember, this is just the beginning of your pronunciation journey. Don't forget to check out my ebook on business English, which helps you to write professional emails, reports, documents, and presentations. To continue improving your pronunciation and exploring more exciting language learning content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you will gain access to regular updates, engaging lessons, and helpful resources to support your language learning goals. Pronunciation is a key component of effective communication, and with consistent practice, you'll soon find yourself speaking with confidence and clarity. So why not join our community of language enthusiasts and take your pronunciation skills to the next level? You can follow us on Facebook as well. The link is given in the description. Thank you for joining us on this pronunciation adventure. If you find this video helpful and enjoyable, please give it a big fat thumbs up and share it with your friends who are also on a language learning journey. Don't miss out on future lessons and exciting language learning content. Hit that subscribe button now and let's continue our journey together. Happy pronunciation!